Moving up the stack, we reach layer 2, AI. If wallets are about access, AI is about intelligence. But we must be precise here. AI in the digital stack isn't about chatbots or image generation. It is the engine of decision making. It is the intelligence layer that sits on top of your assets, analyzing the world in real time so that you don't have to. There is a common misconception that AI is where the value lives. It's not. AI doesn't store value. That's the wallet's job. AI processes information. It analyzes risk, monitors compliance, spots patterns, and identifies opportunities. It is the filter that turns raw data into actionable insights. It decided what's safe, what's optimal, and what's efficient. It is your personal sovereign analyst, working for you inside your own digital perimeter. Think of the scale of the digital economy. Thousands of transactions, millions of data points. A human cannot manage this. AI is the only tool that can provide the intelligence required to navigate this landscape at speed. It analyzes behavior to protect you from fraud. It monitors compliance to ensure you're working within the law. It turns complexity into clarity. But, and this is critical, AI doesn't act on its own. It needs permission. That brings us to layer 3, digital identity. This is the permission layer. It is the bridge between the intelligence of AI and the access of your wallet. Identity answers the vital questions that a trustless system requires. Who are you? Are you verified? Are you compliant? Do you qualify for the specific action you're trying to take? In the digital stack, identity is the ultimate authorization. Without identity, the system cannot function safely. AI can't make a decision if it doesn't know who it's deciding for. A wallet can't transact if it can't prove the owner is authorized. Identity is what binds the entire stack together. But we aren't talking about government ID cards. We're talking about self-sovereign identity, where you own your credentials and can prove your status without revealing your private details. Imagine your AI identifies a perfect investment opportunity. Before it can act, it must consult layer 3. It checks your digital identity to ensure you meet the regulatory requirements and that you have authorized that specific type of action. Layer 3 provides the green light. It is the lock and the key that ensures the intelligence of AI is always aligned with the sovereignty of your wallet. This is where trust is built into the architecture. When Layer 2 intelligence and Layer 3 identity work together, you have a system that is both brilliant and secure. You have an engine that understands the world and a shield that protects your rights. But even with intelligence and permission, nothing has actually happened yet. The system is decided and verified, but it hasn't executed. In the final part, we move to the top of the stack, Layer 4, the action layer. This is where automation takes over, and the friction of the old world finally disappears. Most people see AI, some people see crypto, a few people see automation, but almost nobody sees the stack. And if you don't see the stack, you don't see the future. Because the next economy isn't built on one technology, it's built on layers. And those layers are already forming around you, creating a new foundation for how the world functions. A stack is simple. It's layers that work together to create a functional system. Think of the internet stack, the invisible protocols that let us communicate across the globe, or the software stack that powers your favorite apps. Right now, a new digital stack is forming with 4 core layers: wallets, AI, identity, and automation. Separately, they're tools. Together, they're the infrastructure of the next century. Let's start at the very base. Layer 1, wallets. In the old world, a wallet held cash. In the new world, wallets are access containers. They are the gateway to the entire stack. They hold your assets, yes, but more importantly, they hold your credentials, your permissions, and your private cryptographic keys. Without this layer, nothing else in the stack can move. It is the fundamental point of access. We need to shift our thinking. A wallet isn't just for crypto. It is your digital control panel. It is the mechanism through which you sign, approve, and authorize every action you take online. When we talk about self-custody, we aren't just talking about money. We are talking about the sovereignty of your digital self. If you don't control the access container, you don't control your participation in the economy. Imagine your wallet as your universal key. Instead of 1,000 passwords for 1,000 different apps, you have one interface that authorizes your identity and your assets simultaneously. This is the removal of friction. It's the moment we move from being users of someone else's platform to being participants in a global network. Wallets are the first layer because without them, you have no way to prove ownership. This brings us to the core of Layer 1, security. In a world of centralized databases, your information is a target. In a world of wallets, you are the vault. You hold the keys. This architecture changes the risk profile of the entire internet. We are moving from a model of trust us to a model of verify everything. This transition is the bedrock upon which the rest of the stack is built. It is the absolute requirement for everything that follows. To understand the power of an access container, look at how we interact today. We give our data to companies in exchange for access. In the digital stack, you keep your data and only provide the permission via your wallet. You are signing a cryptographic proof that you are who you say you are without ever revealing the underlying data. This is the ultimate leverage. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your digital life. So, Layer 1 is wallets. It is access. It is your sovereignty and your seat at the table. But once you have access, you need something else. You need the ability to process the vast amounts of information you've just gained access to. You need intelligence. That is where the stack truly begins to come alive. In the next part, we'll move up to Layer 2, the intelligence layer, and see how AI transforms raw access into real-world decisions. We have reached the top of the stack. Layer 4, automation. This is the action layer. If Layer 1 is access, Layer 2 is intelligence, and Layer 3 is permission, then Layer 4 is the execution of the entire system. Automation is where the thinking ends and the doing begins. It is the final step that turns a digital plan into a real-world result. Automation removes human friction, and friction is the enemy of prosperity. In the old economy, every move required a manual review, a signature on paper, or a human delay. In the digital stack, automation is pure logic. If X happens, then do Y. If your identity is verified and your AI identifies a trigger, automation executes the move instantly. No delays, no forms, no manual errors. This is how we move from a slow legacy world to an instant global economy. Watch what happens when all 4 layers connect in real time. You open your wallet, your digital identity verifies you instantly. Your AI analyzes a transaction for risk and efficiency, and automation executes it across a global network in milliseconds. This isn't a futuristic dream. It is the infrastructure of the world being built right now. It is the new operating system for every industry, every business, and every individual. Right now we live in a world of apps, bank apps, crypto apps, AI apps. But apps are temporary, stacks are permanent. When your wallet, your identity, and your AI are integrated, you no longer use an app. You interact with a system that works for you. The app is just a window. The stack is the engine. This shift from isolated apps to integrated systems is where the greatest opportunity of our lifetime lies. The next decade will not reward people who chase trends. It will reward those who understand architecture. Leverage no longer lives in a single tool. It lives at the intersection of these 4 layers. If you understand how access, intelligence, identity, and execution combine, you understand where the value is being created. You understand how to build systems that scale beyond your own time and effort. This is the true meaning of leverage. Here is the real question. Who controls your stack? Is it a government, a corporation, or is it you? Because whoever controls your access, your identity, and your intelligence controls your ability to participate in the world. Participation is the new currency. By mastering the stack, you ensure that you remain a sovereign participant in the global economy. You are no longer watching the future happen. You are building it. The digital stack is forming whether people understand it or not. Wallets control access. Identity controls permission. AI controls intelligence. Automation controls execution. Individually, they are tools. Together, they are the foundation of a new era. If you understand infrastructure, you understand where the future is going. We are witnessing the birth of a new world operating system, and now you see the blueprint. Get the facts first. Deepen your understanding of this architecture and secure your place in the new economy. Buy the book, Mastering XRP, AI, and the Digital Economy, Before 2030 by Chris Thomas. Available now only at Amazon. The future belongs to those who see it first.